Good morning, friends. I'm Rebecca, and this is Body Illumination. Today we have a beautiful morning, and we're going to practice outside. So get your mat and get your, as my mom would call it, budandis on because it's chilly out.
Breathe.
Okay, so let's start at the top of our mat. Take a nice big inhale, breathe in that fresh air, sweep the arms up overhead, and exhale, dive down in towards the earth. And then gently inhale, lift up halfway, exhale, bow, step back into a high plank, and then let's lower ourselves all the way down into the earth. And then we're gonna come on up into a little sphinx. Then lower yourself down into the earth. Again, inhale, lift the heart, and let's look over to one shoulder and then to the other, and then lower yourself back down into the earth. Press your hands into the earth, press back into a high plank, and press back downward facing dog. Then take a moment, just pedal out the legs, bend one knee and the other. Keep lengthening through the lower back, reaching through the arms, nice and long, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Okay, we're coming down onto our knees, coming into a little camel here. So you're going to root down through your hips. Just take your hands on your hips and open the heart up. Maybe gaze upward, maybe gaze back. And then I want you to take one arm back, just like you're cradling your head. And then do that with the other arm. Take the arm back, cradle the head. And then let's take both arms up. Reach the arms up and back. Open your heart up. And there's my little woodpecker friend. Isn't that adorable? Okay, now look over to one side and then look over to the other. Oh, that feels so good in the chest. Reach the arms out. Come back down onto your hands and knees, and let's come into a quick cat and cow, connecting in with the breath. Let's exhale as you round through the spine. And inhale, we're going to little back bend into a cow, round through the spine into an angry cat, then press back into a high plank and downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Reach the right leg up into the sky, open the hip, bend the knee, step all the way through. Drop the back knee, inhale, sweep the arms up. Now take your hands down into your hips. Gently press in your hips, lift the heart up and breathe. Open through the collarbones, and then release your hands into the earth and walk your hands and your feet towards your left side. Your toes are going to face over to the left side, coming into Skandasana. And then you can come up on high, or you can take it a little bit lower. You can keep the toes of your left foot flexed, or you can keep them down in towards the earth. So dorsiflex or plantar flex, you decide. Then come back over, and then we're going to go over to the other side, opening up through the side body. Reach the arm up and take a nice big yawn through the right side of your body. Open those ribs. And then let's slowly come back through. Take your hands down. Take that leg up into the sky. Reach it all the way through. Bring the other foot to meet it. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, bow. Bend your knees, sit down low Utkatasana. And then let's take a twist here. So you're going to take your hands to your heart, and then reach your right arm up into the sky. And then reach your right arm up into the sky, and we're going to twist over to the left. Stay and breathe here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Ujjayi Pranayama, inhale, exhale. Good, now let's come through to center. Reach your arms up and then bow down into the earth. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands come into the earth. Step back into a high plank, lower down, low plank. Again, come down into the earth and lift your heart up into a little sphinx. Open the heart. Look over to one shoulder and then look over to the other shoulder. Come back through to center, lower yourself into the earth. Come into upward facing dog. And then you're going to go over to one hip and then go over to the other hip. So to roll to the outside of your foot. I love this. Opening up through the ITB. Press back, downward facing dog. Okay, let's take the left leg up into the sky. Open up through the hip. And then stretch the leg all the way through. Again, drop the back knee. Sweep the arms up into the sky. Lift the heart. Then hands come onto the earth. Pause here and pivot over. Again, we're going to face towards the right foot and come into Skandasana. So take any variation you'd like here. You can lift the toes up, you can keep the toes down, you can come up high or low. Now come back forward and face over towards your bent leg. Drop the hip down, stretch up and around, open up through those obliques, the hip. Big breath, inhale and exhale. Bring the leg up into the sky. Reach the leg all the way up into the sky. Bring it all the way through and bring the back foot to meet it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Bend your knees, sit down low, Utkatasana. And let's take that twist again. This time the right hand comes to your right hip. Inhale, get long through the left side. Exhale, spiral. Good. Drop your hips low, lift your heart up. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, Ujjayi Pranayama. Inhale, exhale, inhale, squeeze the knees together, lift your inner arches, exhale. Inhale, come through to center, reach up, exhale, bow down into the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, bow. Good, inhale, come all the way up to stand. Now, if it's available, take a standing back bend. Lift up and back. Exhale, hands come through to your heart center. Then inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive down into the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let's bow. Then step back into a high plank. Hold your high plank. Float over onto your right hand. Reach your left arm into the sky. Maybe drop your bottom knee. We're only staying here for a breath, and then let's change sides. Come on over to the other side. Reach your right arm up into the sky. Cinch the waist. Come back to center. You're in your high plank, lower down, low plank. Inhale, upward facing, and then let's press back, downward facing dog. Now let's drop to our knees. We're going to come and stand on our knees again for another camel. Press your hands into your hips. Lift your heart. Open your heart up into the sun. Greet your day. Start your day with an open heart. Big Ujjayi breath. Come on back. Come on back a little bit further. Feel the breath moving through you. Get rid of that stale energy, the stale air inside of you. And then come on down into a child's pose. Ooh, stretch forward like a cat. Reach your arms forward. Ujjayi Pranayama. Big breath. Come on forward onto your hands, and then let's slide the right arm underneath the left arm. So take that left arm open. I'm going to show you some variations. You can take the left arm across that right arm if you'd like to. Aren't these birds just amazing? I can't get over it. I'm freezing, and they are having a festival. Okay, now other variation, you can take that arm and that's in front and reach it up into the sky. You can take it behind you. And then push it down into the earth and twist all the way open. And let's do the other side. Okay, so let's lift the left arm up into the sky and then slide it underneath your right arm. Add a little pressure onto the shoulder. Breathe here. And then you're welcome to stay with this, or you can start to take in a variation. Slide the right arm on top of the left arm. You'll see how this shifts the stretch. It might be too much or it might be too little for you. Okay, then start to walk your hand forward. Stretch it out, reach it forward into the earth, maybe reach it up into the sky, or take it behind you and reach around for your hip. Okay, then press down into the earth, reach the left arm up into the sky and press it down. Now we're going to stretch all the way back, not quite into a child's pose, but more into a heart opener. Get that Anahata region open, then round through the spine, come on up. Arching and opening into a cow and cat. And then sit back and grab onto the backs of your legs. Open up through the backs of your legs. Come on up into boat pose, Navasana. Ujjayi Pranayama, inhale, exhale. Pull the navel in towards your spine. Squeeze the legs towards each other. Inhale, exhale. Excellent. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now bend your legs if you'd like. Grab onto your big toes in a yogic toe lap. Open the legs up wide. Balance here for a moment. Then bring the feet together. The soles of the feet come together. Supta Baddha Konasana. Okay, now let's lift up one leg. You're going to take your left leg and mirror me. Rock it like a little baby in your arms. Rock it from side to side, moving the synovial fluid around inside the hip joint. You can take it a little further back or a little further forward. And then you're going to start to transition into knee pile and extend your right leg out. So you are mirroring me, left leg on top of right leg. You're welcome to stay in knee pile if you prefer, and then begin to fold forward nice and slowly and connect into the Ujjayi breath. So we're going to stay here for a little bit. This is a nice, delicious yin pose. Just stay with this and breathe. Try to find that nice tilt in the pelvis, in the anterior pelvic tilt. So it's like you're sticking your tailbone out behind you instead of tucking it underneath you. So in a traditional yin practice, we would stay here for anywhere from 3 to 8 minutes. We're only going to stay here for just a couple of minutes this morning because it's a shorter morning practice. But I did want to squeeze in a couple of delicious yin postures. And when you're in a yin posture, you're just softening, just letting go, and just let the pranic energy and the pranic healing move through you. So we're just creating space for the energy to move through us. Just soften, let the connective tissue open, let the musculature open and give way, and also let those meridians start to open up, the nadis, so that all the pranic energy can begin moving through your body. Okay, let's slowly come on out of that. That should feel really yummy. And take the leg, gently drop it down, and we're going to change sides. So reach up, hold on to your right leg, mirror me, rocking your baby, rocking your leg from side to side, gentle. Take your time with this. And then let's move into knee pile again. And then extend your left leg out. Again, you're mirroring me. And once you get comfortable with that, start to fold forward. Again, this is an opportunity for a nice yin posture for your morning practice or maybe afternoon practice, depending upon when you're doing this. So we're going to stay here for just about 2 minutes. Just connect in with your breath. So when we do a yin posture, it's important that we switch gears and that we become more open and allowing than active, and we become more yin than yang. So just take a moment here. If you're interested in more of these yin practices, then I will show a link above also, and you can check those out. And this is also a perfect metaphor for life. There will be moments in our day that we need to be more active and follow that yang or yang philosophy, and there will be times when we need to be more allowing and open and follow the yin. So it's a nice metaphor for the way we live. Okay, let's come out of this and grab onto that leg. Just rock it out gently from side to side. And then bring both of the soles of your feet together, sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to take that top arm, again, let's mirror me. So you're going to reach the left arm up and over. And then circle it around, and then round through the upper body. Now take your right arm up and over, mirroring me again. And then circle it all the way around towards the front, and then round through the upper body to come up. Roll the shoulders back. Now take the arms, bend the elbows. Make fists with your hands, and then bend at the wrists. Then gently press through, stretching out the web of nerves. And then you're going to push through the heel of your hand. And then reach your hands down behind you, and your fingertips face your hips. We're going to tuck the tail under, lift the hips up, 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 up. Drop your head back, feel those shoulders opening. Now lower yourself back down into the earth. Okay, let's bring the soles of the feet together again, coming into Baddha Konasana. So you're welcome to stay up, or if you want to, you can start to move forward nice and slowly into the earth. Let's walk our hands up. Come onto your back, squeeze your knees in towards your chest. Let's take a twist. Drop your legs over to your left, and then open the right arm up. Look over your right shoulder. And then let's change sides. Take the legs up and over to your right, and look over to your left. Nice twist through the spine, twisting out through the organs, the spine. Big exhale and sigh and soften. Again, inhale and exhale. Come through to center, press your feet into the floor. Bring the soles of your feet together, Supta Baddha Konasana. So you're welcome to stay here with your legs bent, or if you feel inclined, start to straighten out your legs and move into final relaxation, Shavasana. Okay, let's start to wake ourselves up out of this nice relaxation. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Breathe a nice deep breath and let out a big sigh. Come onto your side and then push yourself all the way up to a seated posture. So now tune into your intention for your practice, your intention for the day, and let's close our practice with the sound of Om. Namaste.
I hope you enjoyed the practice today. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Check out our playlist and check out bodyillumination.com and maybe subscribe so that you'll be notified of all of our fun videos and our journey to wellness.